Hello and welcome back to more Penny Dreadful. Today we're going to be playing Maze's End, which is a card I've enjoyed for a long time. So it's a land that for 3 mana and tap, you return it to your hand, and then you search your library for a gate card and put it onto the battlefield. And then, if you control 10 or more gates with different names, you win the game. So you can imagine we're running all of the gates. And actually, with Gateway Plaza, there are 11 gates. So we only need to hit 10 out of the total 11 possible gates. So, you know, if we like discard one or something, it's not the end of the world. We can still win. To facilitate that, we just have a lot of accelerants. So Arboreal Grazer just puts a gate into play. Growth Spiral also just lets you hit land drops faster because you need to hit 11 or you need 10 lands in play. So you want to be able to play more than one land in a turn to make it work. Then you have Llanowar Scout, which just lets you put land onto the battlefield every turn. This is one of the better accelerants if it stays around. And then Boduco Gardener is like the 5th Llanowar Scout. This one, if you have 10 or more lands, it flips, and you can make elephants where X the number of lands you control. Most of the time, you're just using this to put lands into play, but sometimes you make elephants and it works. We have Guild Summit as one of our big card advantage engines. So basically, whenever a gate enters a battlefield, you draw a card. And then if you play this later in the game, you can tap gates to draw. So it's a really strong card advantage engine, especially when, you know, all of your lands are gates and your deck is built around putting lands into play. You know, if you tutor up a land with Maze's End, Guild Summit lets you draw a card, so it's really good. Wilderness Reclamation is kind of the engine here. It lets you Maze's End, because Maze's End enters tapped, so it lets you untap it and then get more lands. So a common line of play is like play Maze's End, untap it with Wilderness Reclamation, pay 3 to put a gate into play, return Maze's End to hand, then put it back into play with a Llanowar Scout, and then just keep tutoring, and you can hopefully win pretty quickly. And then to stay alive, we have a whole bunch of life gain. Archway Angel is the best card for that. You just gain 2 life for each gate you control. It's going to be like 10, 12 life a lot of the time. And then Ceruli Gatekeepers is a 2/4, so it's a pretty decent body. And then you gain 7 life. So that's hopefully going to keep us alive until we can win with our gates. And then we have 2 pull from tomorrow to go with Wilderness Reclamation. Just because like most of the time we're only going to be casting Growth Spirals and activating Maze's End with this untap, but I want to take a little bit more advantage of it, so we just have a couple instants there. That's the main deck. Onto the sideboard. So we're mostly pre-boarded for kind of mid-range or creature decks because we just have life gain and then a quick win condition. So sideboard is mostly devoted to combo decks. So we have 4 Deafening Silence, 4 Orum's Chant, which works for combo decks and creature decks. If you're just playing like lands and then stopping them from attacking, this could work pretty well. 2 Teo to give hexproof and also provide blockers against certain decks. Gates Ablaze, just, you know, 3 mana, kill everything basically. 2 Graveyard Hate, and then an Orb of Warding, which gives you hexproof and is good against tokens. If they would damage you, you take 1 less. So just like a 3rd copy of Teo that is less easy to kill than Teo because they could just attack it or something like that. But yeah, that's the deck. We're just going to jump into a league, see how it does. See you guys round 1. All right, we're playing against Necros 3D and we are on the play. You know, I'm actually going to keep this hand. It's got double Maze's End and we can Growth Spiral to start accelerating. All this deck wants to do is play lands anyway, so we're going to find out if the all lands hand is worth it. Opponent is on Birds of Paradise, a little bit scary. Nothing good comes of those decks. All right, there's a Llanowar Scout, so this is quite good actually. I'm going to pass turn. I'm trying to decide what I would prefer, the Scout versus the Growth Spiral. I think it depends a lot on what opponent does. Temple of Silence, okay. Now I don't know what's going on. Agonizing Remorse, no! Alright, it's all lands though, so I guess I'm going to play Llanowar Scout. They're probably going to kill it, and then we'll go from there. Ooh, that's a good one. Guild Summit is great, so we're going to play this. Get down Maze's End, I don't need any of this other colored mana or whatever. And then next turn I could play Guild Summit and completely fill my hand up. As long as they don't kill this. Even if they do, it's fine. Double Birds. Okay, so they're just on like removal stuff, but I think Guild Summit's going to go a long way to helping me win this game. So we play the Summit first so we can draw cards off the lands entering. And I'm going to play Boros Guildgate because it doesn't really matter. Pass turn. All lands in hand, but I don't care. Vivid Marsh. Okay, opponent's got to be many colors over there. Gerard's Order. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards and reveal them. Put 1 into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Okay. Oh, is this Soul Flare? Pathrazor of Ulamog. That's bad. Opponent sent me a chat. I hate hate this card. Alright, what is Oriss? Prevent all damage that will be dealt to target creature this turn, and if you have 2, you can discard it to prevent target player from casting spells. Okay. Interested. They must have accidentally clicked the wrong order. Ooh, Grazer was an excellent draw. So we want to make sure we're playing Guildgates that we don't have. So Dimir Guildgate I will play first. Is it Guildgate? And I think rather than activating Maze's End this turn, I'm actually just going to play Grazer to put another land into play. Because I want to draw into Wilderness Reclamation or something like that. And it looks like they might be trying to lock me out from casting spells, maybe. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So I can't actually activate Maze's End, so I'm going to play Is It Guildgate here. Draw a card, pass turn. Okay, so they play Oriss. I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm interested. We draw another Guild Summit. Do I want to draw more cards? If I play, I think I would rather just be able to activate Maze's End. So I want to play Gruul Guildgate. Ooh, Arboreal Grazer. Now I think I'm okay playing Guild Summit here. No, let's just play the Grazer and then activate Maze's End. Yeah, let's do that. Play the Grazer, put the Orzhov Guildgate into play. Or actually, if I do this, I think I can win next turn, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to be very close. I'll put this into play. And then we're going to activate this now to grab a Gateway Plaza and use this 1 mana to make sure it doesn't die. Pass turn. Genesis. Okay, so I see. So that's the loop. They're gonna Oriss lock me out from casting spells, but it doesn't matter because I have Maze's End. That's a cool combo though. I have Paducah Gardener. So I don't have an Orzhov Guildgate in play, so I'm gonna play that. Llanowar Scout. I think I want to hit a Wilderness Reclamation or something. So we're gonna go Guild Summit. I probably should have done this differently, but I don't think it matters too much. Play Guild Summit. Pay 1. Because I still want to activate Maze's End this turn. Gatekeepers I don't really care about. Pass turn. Now I'm going to draw 2 cards off my Maze's End activation. And I guess I need a Wilderness Reclamation to be able to do anything. I'll take 4. And then activate this. And we're going to get... I don't think I have a Selesnya Guildgate yet. I do not. Okay, so now I draw 2. Archangel is a lot of mana. Another Guild Summit. Draw another Maze's End. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I suppose I'm going to play Guild Summit and try and hit Wilderness Reclamation. Which means I can tap 2 gates, which will be the Boros Guildgate and the Azorius one. I did not. So I guess we're just going to play Maze's End and play 2 like Llanowar Scout things. And then I win next turn. I probably could have done this better, but we're fine. The discard pull from tomorrow. I don't need, unless they have a way to kill all my Guild Summits and my land, I think I just win. Okay. Pathrazor land. So I don't really know what their deck does. They can stop me from playing spells, but I don't really care. And I didn't see any reanimation cards from them, so I don't even know if I want Soul Guide Lantern. I think I'm just going to put in Gates Ablaze so that I can kill some of their creatures and cut some of my life gain stuff. Maybe bring in Teo instead of some of these as well, and then just run it like that. Maybe having hexproof is necessary. And it also, Teo generates creatures so that their Annihilator guy, if they reanimate it quickly, I can block instead, or I can sacrifice and things like that. This hand is very good if I can draw a blue source. I'm okay with that. Temple is fine. They also mulliganed, that's good. All right, blue source. Okay, I mean, Gates Ablaze will at least be able to kill all their like birds and things like that. Spore Frog. Okay. I guess that works with Genesis. That makes sense. 1 sec. Alright, they'll be back. Alright, we need a blue source right now. We did not. I guess I'll play Rakdos Guildgate, because then if I draw a blue source, I can play that next turn and still have Gates Ablaze and Guild Summit available. That's not great. They might have to take Gates Ablaze though, but they'll probably take Guild Summit. They took Wilderness Reclamation. I'm pretty okay with that, actually. There's my Archangel, so let's just play Selesnya Guildgate, pass turn. Yeah, really missing this blue source is hurting us, but I think it's okay. I'm hoping the hexproof from Teo will help a lot unless they discard it. Buried Alive, okay. Is there a glitch with Penny Dreadful Bot? It is random from Buried Alive. That actually confirms. I've had so much trouble with this card in Vintage Cube because it literally just chooses random orders. So at least we have that going on. Okay, so we get our blue source. This actually works really well. So I get to play Teo. And now I have hexproof, so they can't do anything. I can even protect Teo with a defender. Play a Guildgate. Pass turn. It's possible I wasn't supposed to make a defender there because I'm probably going to cast Gates Ablaze, but at least I can stop them from preventing me from casting spells. And there's our Maze's End. So let's go Guild Summit. Pay 1. Draw a card. Demir Guildgate. I don't really have much else to play next turn, so I'm just going to play Maze's End. Start using my mana effectively. And I'm not going to activate Teo. They vindicate my Maze's End. Ooh, that's actually a little bit scary. I'm kind of okay with them killing Maze's End because if they kill like 2 of my guild gates, then I can no longer win that way. I did in fact draw Wilderness Reclamation though. So let's go Demir Guildgate, draw, Gateway Plaza. All right, let's get down to Reclamation. And then move to my end step and I'm gonna Growth Spiral. Green, blue, Growth Spiral. I'm gonna put Gateway Plaza into play and pay the 1. Yep. And then this way if I draw another Growth Spiral I can cast it. Hey, I guess I don't even have to do that, right? I could just pass turn and do it on their turn. I like what they got going on over there though. I will definitely be bringing in Graveyard Hate if I don't win this one. So if they try and activate the Grandeur effect, they're just going to target themselves. I love it. Alright, end of turn Growth Spiral. Putting, I guess, Azorius Guildgate into play. Another Growth Spiral. This is pretty much all I could ask for. Arboreal Grazer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a lot. So let's go Orzhov Guildgate. And I'm just going to play the Angel, I think. Gain a bunch of life. And pass turn. I tap my lands. I can cast Growth Spiral, and I probably will on their turn. But I'm not doing anything with this mana currently. Mill 3 cards, then you return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Well, they got rid of a Vindicate. That's good. What did they get back? Okay. Maybe there's some lock that I'm missing. I don't really need to cast spells, though. Okay, now I see. So they're going to Vindicate that. So I can't really cast any spells for the rest of the game now, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm going to Growth Spiral in response. I will say no. All right, I might just die then. So I can't do anything. All right, I'm getting locked out. I can untap my lands, but I can't cast any spells. The nice thing is, if I draw Pull from Tomorrow, I can actually cast it on their turn. It's unfortunate my hand is all spells and not lands. Weird thing to complain about. All right, definitely bringing in Graveyard Hate. So they got Genesis, Runescarred Demon, and Sire of Insanity. Okay, can no longer cast spells. There's Pull from Tomorrow, so I can do that on their turn. Fortunately, don't get to take advantage of Wilderness Reclamation, but that's okay. It's also unfortunate that all of my mana acceleration was in the form of Growth Spiral and not like Arboreal Grazer, because now I don't have any Growth Spirals to draw into, really. All right, let's Pull from Tomorrow. I'm just gonna do it for 4, because if they get back Sire of Insanity and make me discard enough guild gates where I can't play them all, it's possible I would lose here. So I don't want to be stuck with guild gates in hand that I can't play. Wow, that was pretty bad. I'm gonna discard one of these. All right, I don't have a Golgari Guildgate. How much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is gonna be 8. I just realized they had not done that yet. Okay, I need to pay attention to Oriss activations. They only have 2 cards in hand though. I think we're okay. They mill 3, return a creature card from graveyard to hand. They currently cannot cast Sire of Insanity, so I think we're okay there. I'm just gonna discard the Gatekeepers, the Angel, and I guess I don't need another Wilderness Wreck. Okay, so they're getting back Sire of Insanity, so I need to play a Maze's End before I get decked, or before I have to discard one of these, because you do need this activation to actually win. Oh, and they said no to both abilities. Okay, wonder what they have in hand. Very interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna play Maze's End. Pass turn. It untaps. That way I can protect it from Vindicate now, and protect it from discard off of Sire of Insanity. This is a sweet brew opponent has though, I like it. Another Buried Alive. All right, they have one card in hand. If it's not Oriss, they just immediately lose. So they got Magister of Worth, Pathraiser of Ulamog, some other things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're just dead actually. Use this ability. Okay, yeah, because I activate, I have 8. This is gonna get me 9. I untap and get 10. All right, round 1 down. See you guys next round. All right, we're playing against Richie V. Let's go first. Yep, I'll keep this. It's got Wilderness Wreck, Llanowar Scout, and 4 unique lands. Simic Guildgate is pretty much always the best land for this deck, so I lead on that first. If we're playing against Burn, I think we're gonna have a good time. Play Selesnya Guildgate because I have the Angel. It doesn't matter too much what you play as long as you maximize your green sources and then like have a blue source. Oh, cycling. Okay, I think we should still be okay because their finish involves doing like 10 damage to the face. Yeah, or 1 damage to any target. But we're gonna gain like 15 life with this. So this is actually a pretty decent matchup, I think. I'm gonna do that, and I want double blue, so I'm going to play Azorius Guildgate. And I don't think they can cycle and kill Llanowar Scout yet. I just want 1 activation, that'll be happy. Double Lightning Rift, okay, so now they can cycle and kill it. Maze's End was a good draw, so I can go Maze's End, pass turn, activate Llanowar Scout, then I'm gonna Wilderness Reclamation. All right, let's put a land into play. Boros Guildgate is cool, so I guess let's see if they let Wilderness Reclamation resolve. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that does in fact resolve, so now I can play a Dimir Guildgate, which I don't currently have. Richie V has sent me a message. Did you really just draw 5 different gates in the top 11? No, I think I had them. Weird thing to complain about. And 1, 2, 3. I guess I'm just gonna use Llanowar Scout to put Maze's End in play. And I don't even have to do that here, right? I could just wait. That way they don't know what I'm doing. Whenever I try to play zany stuff like this, I get punished with bad draws. Yeah, it happens. Just a weird thing to complain about. So I take 4. I don't think they can kill me from here. And then I'm gonna gain a ton of life and then go from there. They're still targeting me. I mean, maybe they can kill me. Or they have something like Mana Leak, perhaps? Nope, okay. I think they just lose. I just want to point out for the opponent, they drew 3 Lightning Rift. And I don't know what the odds are of that, but it's significantly lower than drawing 5 cards, of which there are like 11 you can hit. I'm gonna get Gateway Plaza, because I can pay the mana here. 1, putting Maze's End into play. And now I'm gonna gain life for sure. I can go Boros Guildgate, put Azorius Guildgate into play, because I want to gain as much life as possible. Even though I already have one, then play the Angel. See? Opponent, what are you doing? I'm just gonna block you. I'm not gonna talk to someone who's just complaining about the game. You drew 3 lightning. It's just a game. Alright, I'm blocking this opponent. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. And then we'll come back when the game's more fun. Alright, this is Kale from the future. I did the math, and opponent was so unbelievably wrong that I just had to say something. So if you're not interested in math, you can just skip ahead. There will be labels. But if you are interested in seeing how wrong opponent was, here you go. I'm doing this in Python, for those who are curious. So I'm doing simulations of my deck. I don't want to go through all the math to calculate the exact probability, but I'm just going to simulate drawing sample hands of 11 and seeing how many times I draw 5 unique gates. So my deck is 60 cards, and the number of gates in my deck, I'm representing each gate as its own unique number, because I only care about uniqueness. I don't care about what gates they are. So I have 4 Selesnya Guild Gates, or Simic Guild Gates. So there are 4 ones. So the number 1 represents Simic Guildgate. Then I believe I have 2 or 3 Gruul Guildgates. So 2 will represent Gruul Guildgate, 3 will represent Selesnya Guildgate. I think I have 3 of that as well. And then I have 2 of each of the other Guildgates. So there's 2 4s, 2 5s, all the way up until 11. I only have 1 copy of the Guildgate that you have to pay 1 when it enters. So basically, I'm representing all the non-gate cards as zeros, and all the gate cards as unique integers. So now when I draw an opening hand, I can see like, okay, I drew 1, 2, 3, and that means I have a Simic Guild Gate, a Gruul Guild Gate, and a Selesnya Guild Gate. And then from there I can calculate how many unique integers I have. So the card scene is 11. I'm just going to do 10,000 samples. You can do more if you want. And so I'm going to, for every sample, get a random sequence of the cards from 0 to 60. So basically it's when you shuffle it, you put the cards in a random order. You can represent that order by getting a random list of integers where there's not 2 of the same integer. And then I'm going to take my deck of the shuffle index. It basically means put the cards in the shuffled order. And then I'm going to draw from that deck the top 11. And out of that top 11, I only care about the non-zero entries because my deck is all zeros except for the gates. So since I'm only counting unique gates, I just look at the non-zero elements to get how many gates I've drawn. To get unique gates, there's a NumPy built-in function that just counts how many unique terms there are. So for example, if you have like 2 8s, a 10, and 2 5s, there will be 3 unique terms, a 5, an 8, and a 10. So that's what it's doing, basically saying how many unique gates there are. And then I just put that into an array so that I can compute statistics on it. So when you run that, you get this nice histogram of how many gates, how many unique gates you've drawn, and what the probability of that happening is. And this is discrete, like I'm just approximating it, but you can see it's pretty clear at least. So it'll be within some amount of % error. So the odds of drawing exactly 5 gates is around 23% or something like that. But what we're looking at is the cumulative probability. So that means the odds of drawing 5 or more gates. So what you do is you take the odds of drawing 5, the odds of drawing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You add all of those together. And so you can see down here, I've already calculated that. You just add together the probability of 5 or more. And it ends up being about 35% chance of hitting 5 or more lands. But that's not all, because this is not counting Maze's End as a gate. If you include Maze's End as a gate, I have 4 of those. So you can see all I've done different is I added 4 Maze's End as a unique integer 12. Because if you draw it any time before turn 5, you can activate it and get a unique gate. So I think there's a little bit, it's not exactly this because you could draw the Maze's End on turn 5, but I still think it counts because you can activate it on turn 6 to get a unique gate. So when you run this second one with Maze's End included, the odds of hitting 5 gates is like 29, and the cumulative probability of hitting 5 or more is now 52%. So it is extraordinarily likely that I hit 5 or more gates in the top 11 cards. In contrast to the opponent, they have a deck of 60 cards, and there are 4 of the Lightning Rift in their deck, and they had drawn 16 cards at the time, and they drew 3 of them. And the odds of that happening, so the cumulative probability of drawing 3 or more of their Lightning Rift, or whatever it's called, is 5%. Rest of my case. I think I got there. Nope, did not. All right, well, I don't know how to block them. We'll see. All right, add blue. So I'm up to 28. I'm going to pull for tomorrow before I do anything. And I just want to keep Maze's End mana open. Actually, I'll Maze's End first, I guess. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pull from tomorrow. Draw 4. Discarding Simic Guildgate. And then I can Maze's End or Growth Spiral on their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think I can win. Yeah, anyway, a good rule of thumb if opponents like just being toxic or complaining, especially on Magic Online. Oh my gosh, I say that as they keep spamming the chat. I have ignore game chat on, but a good rule of thumb is just don't talk to them. It's not worth it to like invest your time and energy into just feeling bad when they're feeling bad. In person, it's harder. But at least on Magic Online, like if they're just going to keep spamming about, I'm going to actually go through the odds of me drawing 5 different guild gates. I don't think it's that hard. I'm gonna get Hexproof. That seems quite good here. We can go Orbs of Warding, they can't kill. And I guess I want the life gain quite a bit. And they could just target Teo with Rift. So maybe I just bring in Orbs of Warding and I get rid of one pull from tomorrow. Alright, game 2, I have Guild Summit, I have some lands, I don't have any accelerants though, and they're on the play. I think I'm still gonna keep. I believe in the Guild Summit. Their deck's pretty slow as far as like kill power, I think, and I'm hoping Archway Angel gaining like 8 to 10 life can get there. So we want to lead on a green Guildgate, which will be Selesnya. And I guess I just want to draw Orbs of Warding probably. I think our best draw would be the Arboreal Grazer, but I guess at this point I could just play Gateway Plaza, pay 1. I really want to do the math because I think opponent is just so unbelievably wrong with the statistics. Like, the odds of me hitting 7 different gates in the top 20 cards are actually pretty high because there's 11 total gates I can hit. Maze's End can find one, and then I have 2 of each copy. So I need some draw where I draw 7 out of the total 11. That's a lot more likely because there's so many different combinations, as opposed to drawing like, you know, 2 copies of one card you only have 4 of. Ooh, there's the Grazer. Okay, that's actually quite good. So I can go Grazer, and I'm gonna put a Guildgate. I think this is the weird situation where I think I just want to play Guildgates so that I can Maze's End, or so I can gain more life off the Angel. I think that's correct. Because Maze's End does not gain me life, and I basically just want to get to 6 mana as quickly as possible. So this turn I can go Guild Summit, pay 1, draw, play land, draw, or I can just go Wilderness Reclamation. The problem with Reclamation is that I can't accelerate any faster, so I think I'm still just gonna go with the Guild Summit game plan. They have negate, okay. Given that, I guess I'm still just gonna land Guildgates. That could have been wrong, but I'm just gonna go Wilderness Reclamation, Maze's End next turn. And them having negate means they're doing less damage to me, so both are fine. Okay, Gruul Guildgate, so let's go Reclamation. That resolves, now I can play Maze's End, and then get my last gate, and then I can start Archway Angeling, gain a bunch of life. As long as they cannot kill me this turn sequence. Alright, float up mana, activate Maze's End, and I want to get an Azorius Guildgate. So they're down to 3 cards. That doesn't really matter. I'm gonna F6. Basically they can do 2 damage for every 2 mana. So 1, 2, 3. So I don't think they can kill me. And/or Scout. So I'm actually hoping they don't have counter magic, and I'm just gonna go for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can go for max life gain, but I'm gonna gain more life next turn anyway, so I'm just gonna play the Angel here. Hope they don't counter it. Alright, for those who wanted to see what opponent was saying, sure. There you go. How am I Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we'll probably report that guy to Penny Dreadful. It's just, don't be this guy. Don't be this guy or girl. See you guys next round. Alright, we're playing against Coke's Metal. We are on the play. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. It's got blue and green mana and the ability to gain a bunch of life and draw some cards. And the nice thing is it has a diversity of Guildgates. It's hard to mulligan land heavy hands, but if they're all the same type of Guildgate, like if you just have like 4 Simic Guildgates, I might mulligan those because it's just going to take so long to win. Diagraph, cool. Alright, playing against zombies. Let's see how our deck goes against aggro. So we're going to go Gruul Guildgate. Then I'm going to Growth Spiral next turn. Then I can play a 2/4, gain 7. And then hopefully stay on top of things. Dead Augur, sure. And as far as colors of gates go, you just want blue, green, and white for the main deck at least. And I think the sideboard as well. Alright, we take a hit. There's Reclamation. Alright, this is actually a really good start. So we can go Selesnya Guildgate. I will hold up Growth Spiral. I don't think Zombies has any counter magic. Alright, other creatures get bigger and you can... I don't know why the art wasn't loading. Other creatures get bigger and you exile creatures to make a zombie token. That's very good. Let's play Growth Spiral. putting an Orzhov Guildgate into play. So now I could just start chaining Ceruli Gatekeepers. I don't actually have double blue for pull from tomorrow just yet. Okay, now I do. So let's go Gatekeeper, gain 7. Play Izzet Guildgate. Hopefully they don't have another zombie lord. They do. Okay, so now they're all 4/4s except Cemetery Reaper, so I take 8 here. That's fine, because next turn I could play another Ceruli Gatekeepers. Ugh, okay. Never mind, we're in trouble. So I fall to 11, I play another Gatekeepers, gain 7 more, and I play Boros Guildgate because that's the one I don't have. I need to draw an Angel here. Ugh, okay. Yep. Zombies is a very scary deck. So even though I have this life gain, I think I'm pretty close to dead. Block here, take 11 falling to 7. Draw a land. Yeah, I'm just dead. All right. Game 2. All right, we're bringing in Gates Ablaze. Getting rid of a Baduka Gardener because it just dies to Gates Ablaze. I could bring in Orim's Chant because it does stop them from attacking, but I feel like just the life gain plus card draw should be my plan A. So I'm just gonna get rid of 1 pull from tomorrow and run it like that. I don't think I have enough time to like spend mana on this. All right, let's redeem ourselves. Go first. I can't keep this hand. It's just too slow and I don't have the mana to cast my spells. This hand is better. I can get rid of 1 Wilderness Reclamation and then just hope to draw a blue source. Fortunately, my deck is largely mana. And my 1/3 can block the Sarcomancy token for some amount of time. I actually am going to play the Grazer. I know it's kind of a missed opportunity, but I have double Llanowar Scout, and any amount of life I can prevent is useful. Well, we might be in trouble. Graveyard Marshal, just a 3/2, okay. Okay, there's blue source, that's good. So we get to go Llanowar Scout, Guildgate, go. I don't want to play out too many Llanowar Scouts because there is a chance I have Gates Ablaze here. Yeesh, okay. Yeah, this deck is the real deal. I guess I will not chump. I might be able to prevent more damage next turn if they play another Lord. Alright, let's play Growth Spiral. This is a really unfortunate draw. I just wanted to hit lands. Okay, that's fine. Pass turn, and I'm pretty much just dead here. I need a Gates Ablaze off the top. Alright, I'm gonna block this and take 9. Yeah, we need Gates Ablaze this turn. Did not get there. Because I cannot Growth Spiral into it because I'm 1 mana short. Can play Guildgate, Reclamation, and maybe hope they don't attack. That's my only out. I mean, we were somewhat close. Maybe. I think we desperately need a board wipe to even have a chance. So maybe I should put some number of Gates Ablaze in the main deck because this seems untenable without it, even with the life gain. I guess I can, I'll just concede. I'm not winning that one. See you guys next round. All right, we're playing against Robian, and I'm going to keep this hand. It's got a Guild Summit and double Maze's End, so, and a diversity of gates under opponent mulligan. Basically, any hand with Guild Summit is hard to mulligan. This deck is actually interestingly okay against Eureka, if that's when they're playing, because we can just draw a bunch of cards, fill our hand with gates and Maze's End, and then they let us put everything into play. And normally Eureka decks take like 2 turns to win. So if we get to like put a Guild Summit plus a bunch of gates into play and draw a bunch of cards, maybe hit a Wilderness Reclamation, we could be in business. Let's play Grazer. I do want a blue source for Izzet Guildgate. Then I'll just play Maze's End for turn. This could be turn 4 Eureka and I might die. No, it is not. What is this? Oh, I see. This is like Splinter Twin. So it doesn't untap, but whenever a creature enters, they untap. So they get to make a bunch of creatures usually. Like you put what is it? Presence of Gond, and then you make a token, untap, make a token. I think there's one that has haste, like tap and make haste creatures. It's pretty good, but they only have 2 cards in hand. They do have a Sylvan Library. I'm going to play a Guild Summit because I need to draw some action here. Cannot tap any gates. Let's play Golgari Guildgate, draw a card. Another Guild Summit's not that bad, but we might just die to hasty creatures here. Okay, Bodyguard protects the Legionnaire. Does this do? Tap target creature with CMC 3 or less. Okay, so yes, so this is the combo. They make X 1/1 red elemental creature tokens with haste, where X is the power, and then when it enters, it untaps them. So they're just gonna make a bunch of haste creatures and kill me. Turn 4 kill right there. And unfortunately, my deck does not have too much interaction. I don't even know if Gates Ablaze is really where I want to be, but it's got to be better than the life gain. I'm gonna get rid of some number of Archway Angel and Cerulean Gatekeepers, and just hope we can race. Oh! Orbs of Warding! Oh, that's perfect. I didn't even realize that was in there. Yes, that's perfect. Bring that in instead of that. So now, Orbs of Warding makes it so that if their 1/1 haste creatures would hit me, I take 1 less. So this is the card I want to find. Alright, let's redeem ourselves. Going first. Yeah, this hand is quick. It's good. It's got Arboreal Grazer into Wilderness Reclamation with Maze's End. And then pull from tomorrow. Can hopefully find Orbs of Warding. We don't have many turns though. The benefit of this deck is it's very good against like control decks or counter magic, because you can't counter Maze's Ends like enter the battlefield or activation. So if they're trying to control the game out, you can just win from under them. I was hoping life gain would be good against creature decks, but it seems like a lot of the creature decks have combos. So maybe life gain just isn't enough. Here we can play Grazer. Like my own little Birds of Paradise. Play that, play this. Pass turn. Really want to hit a land next turn. I'm playing 29 lands, so it's pretty likely. I don't like that. If they just have a turn 3 kill, that would be really bad. Didn't draw a land either. Alright. I'm going to play Land War Scout, but I think we lose now. Like the hand, I think it was a great keep because we had 3 land on the play, and every draw step was a 50% chance effectively of hitting a land. Yep, Bodyguard on taps. Oh, they don't have it. Okay, I can work with that. I still need to draw a land, and I'm still like very far behind though. Our deck land. Acceptable. Maze's End. Sure, I will play a Baduka Gardener. Pass turn. They didn't have it last turn, so we just gotta hope. I can go Wilderness Reclamation, activate Maze's End, put Maze's End back into play, and then start going off. They have it though. Maybe. Elemental Mastery. Yep, that's it, right? Make elementals. Alright. Good games, opponent. That was brutal, actually. I don't think... Let's see how close we were to anything. Guild Summit. No, that's a tough matchup for us. We just don't have much targeted removal. But see you guys next round. Oh, right, I'm playing against Ashes. Big fan, thank you. I decided to just say thank you or put smiley faces when people say big fan. It's just, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. It's just, I don't know how to react to it. Like if someone's like, I'm your greatest fan, is it like, thanks? Is it like, that's awesome? I have no idea. So that's why I react weird sometimes. I'm gonna go first. And this is, we're 2-2. So this is to decide if we have a winning record. This hand seems great. Oh, look at that. We have 4 unique guild gates. I must be cheating. All right, opponent's on red. Something. Red could mean so many things though, so that doesn't really tell me that much. I already have blue, so here we're going to play Selesnya Guildgate, because again, this deck generally wants to take advantage of green. Like I want to be able to play like Baduka Gardener Growth Spiral on the same turn or something like that. Grenzo. Ooh, been a while since I've seen him. What does the bot say about Grenzo? Unclassified bug. Probably doesn't matter. Alright, what does Grenzo do? Put the bottom card of your library into your graveyard, and then if it's a creature with power less than or equal to its power, put onto the battlefield. That's cool. I'm a fan. And he gets counters just if you pay mana. Okay. Here, I'm going to go with Growth Spiral, I think. And I don't really want opponent to know that I have it, so we're going to Growth Spiral into Cerulean Gatekeepers, and then play the Gardener, maybe? Goblin Warchief. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So it's Grenzo Goblins. Let's Growth Spiral. Definitely happy I'm playing Cerulean Gatekeeper. And I'm going to put a Dimir Guildgate because I pull from tomorrow. Grazer's fine, I guess. So let's go play Gatekeepers, gain some life, play our Guildgate, and then I guess I'm going to Maze's End into Arboreal Grazer, hopefully draw a land for a turn so I can really accelerate. I'm gonna block the Warchief. They might have a pump spell or burn spell, but I think that's okay. Yeah. Oh, we trade! Holy cow, that was good. Goblin Instigator, make some Gobbos. Okay, I did not draw a land. Let's get a gate. And I'm gonna pay for the Grazer, I think, because I want a blocker. So I'm just gonna get a gate that's unlikely. I guess we'll get Azorius Guildgate and then play the Grazer just so I can have a blocker, put Maze's End into play. Man, imagine having 6 different gates on turn 5. What did they hit? Put it onto the battlefield. It was a nameless inversion, okay. I'm gonna block Grenzo. If they have burn, that's okay, but if they're using burn on my Grazer instead of my face, that's also fine, because I'm about to play a 3-4 gain 600 life. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I wait a turn? Waiting a turn would be really good. I don't think I'm going to take 19. I'm going to get super greedy here. We're going to Mace's End. And I'm going to get... I have Selesnya Guildgate. I'm going to get an Izzet Guildgate. I don't have that yet. Then I'm going to play the Gardener. Then I'm going to play Mace's End. And that just means I have more gates in play next turn for Archway Angel, because I can go like Guildgate, Grazer into Guildgate, Angel, gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's insane. I'm gonna take it. I don't think I'm dying here. I could be very wrong. Okay, maybe I'm dying here. Grenzo into Siege Gang is a very strong sequence, I will say that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's no way for me to flip the Gardener, but I can go Simic Guildgate, Angel. Actually, let's go Simic Guildgate, Grazer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I can still cast the Angel, and this just gains me 2 extra life. Play this. And then, can't activate Baduka Gardener, but I'm at 31. They have 5 cards in hand, and Siege Gang Commander is a big problem. Okay. No hits off Grenzo. I like what they got going on, though. Grenzo's really sweet. Okay. So the 0-3 blocks that guy. The 3-4 blocks that, and then I take some damage. They Nameless Inversion my Archway Angel. I wonder if I'm supposed to kill Grenzo, because that's like their card advantage, but it doesn't seem like it. Gruul Guildgate is one I don't have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can go Gruul Guildgate, activate Maze's End. 1, 2, 3. Then I can put Maze's End back into play. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to be 8, which will be a Rakdos Guildgate. And then I can do something weird like block with Baduka Gardener and flip it into a 3-3. I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I draw a gate off of my pull from tomorrow, then I win. Goblin Matron, okay. I like what's going on. I never thought of Grenzo Goblins. Goblin Settler. Destroy target land. Uh-oh. Fair enough. I just got hit a land then. I think this flip works how I think it does. We're just about to find out together. Block here. Block here. Let me do the count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands. So yeah, we're good here. This becomes a 3-3, I believe. Or I don't know how this works, but we're about to find out. Okay. That's cool. Then I draw a bunch. Yeah, I already have Simic Guildgate, so that's fine. I think I win now. Because I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 10 will be the last card. Sweet. And then I could have even played an Archway Angel, I think. This deck is fun. Like, I'm having fun. Let's go Gates of Blaze come in. And I kind of like Orbs of Warding. They can kill my land, so it's possible I might want some alternate. I think I'm going to get rid of 1 Wilderness Wreck, because I think I'm just going to be a little bit slower. I want all of the life gain creatures. They're really important. This stops tokens. Gardener was actually good there, but it's just going to die to Gates Ablaze. So we're going to get rid of that, and then I guess I get rid of 1 pull from tomorrow. Well, I have Gates Ablaze and Guild Summit and Reclamation, so hard to mulligan that. And opponent mulligan, that's great. I'm a little worried about Goblin Settlers or whatever that card was, because you know, if they killed 2 of my Guild Gates, I guess they would need to kill 3 lands for me to not be able to win, but I would be highly surprised if their deck is not just full of land destruction after sideboard. Let's go Gruul Guildgate, because I think I have 3 Gruul Guildgates and multiple Simic Guildgates, so if they kill those, at least it's not the end of the world. They attack. I don't want to play my Llanowar Scout, which might sound weird, but it's true. because I'm going to Gates Ablaze very soon. So I'm just going to pass turn. Goblin Settlers, kill my land. Oh, Ringleader, okay. Oh, oh no. Oh gosh, what is this? Oh no, this is bad. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you return target goblin card from your graveyard to your hand. Goblin Matron, Ringleader. So there's really no way to stop it, because they're just going to keep getting back the Ringleader, and they can even sacrifice it. I think I'm in trouble. Land. Ah, that's rough. Maybe I should have just gone for the Land of War Scout. Land? This is bad. Let's go Guild Summit. Yeah, the unfortunate thing, it's weird missing my third land drop when I kept a 3-lander in a deck with 50% lands, but it happens. Yeah, it's unfortunate that they just kept the all gas hand, but it seems like most of their hands will be like that with Matron, Ringleader, this thing. They just got a War Chief. Yep. So I'm gonna take a good chunk of damage. So War Chief is gone. Matron they cast, so they have a Ringleader in hand. Okay, I can play the Guild Gate and draw a card. I think I have to Gates Ablaze here, and then just hope I draw another one. I need to stay alive, and I can't have them having a bunch of hasty goblins. I think I might actually die next turn if I do nothing. Okay. Ringleader gives them Grenzo Skirt Prospector. Prospector's a little scary, but they don't have any way to give all of their goblins haste. I like their deck. This is why I play Penny Dreadful, just having like weird brews battling it out against each other. So we're gonna play the Gatekeepers. So they played Ringleader. Let me think about this actually. They played Ringleader and Prospector. They have 7 cards in hand. Okay, I think I need to do this. Play Maze's End. The problem is I don't have enough mana to cast Archway Angel. Mad Auntie. Pumps your team, regenerates goblins. Goblin King gives Mountain Walk. Okay. I think I'm just gonna chump block. No, actually, I have a lot of good blocks next turn. I'll just take 4. Because this can block the 3/3s, and then I can chump block with all my other random dorks. Rakdos Guildgate. So that's going to draw me a card. Selesnya Guildgate. Then I can go Wilderness Reclamation. And I need to survive this turn. I can go Arboreal Grazer, draw a card off the Selesnya Guildgate. It's going to be close. Untap everything. Next turn, we're going to play Archway Angel and gain a ton of life, hopefully. Okay, she has Fear, but they only get a goblin at the beginning of their upkeep. So I block my 2/4 on their 3/3 and my 0/3 on their 4/4. Then we get to Maze's End, holding up Growth Spiral mana. Okay, that's fine. And I'm going to get the Gateway Plaza, because I can still Growth Spiral. Pay 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gate types right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're just gonna go for a max life gain and play the Orzhov Guildgate. And Arboreal Grazer. Oh, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was the best draw I think I could have had. Because now I get to Grazer a Maze's End into play. Because I already have both of those Guildgates. And then I can play the Angel. Gain a ton of life. Untap, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think I can get there off of Guild Summit next turn, maybe. I'm just gonna dismiss their hand. They have a bunch of good stuff in hand, and they get back War Chief. I could still die. It's it's not impossible. Because now their goblins are cheaper and have haste. I know they have 2 works in like a Krenko. Or not Krenko, Grenzo, whatever his name is. That might kill me. I would be surprised if it didn't. So let's see, I block 5 and 4, and then I take 10. Oh, I'm actually not dead. Okay, I'm gonna Maze's End to see what I'm hitting. And I need, is it Guildgate, I guess? Because this can draw like a Growth Spiral or something. Okay, Simic Guildgate was pretty bad. Can I do something like this? How much am I taking now? That's 10 plus 9. Oh, and they kept back Mad Auntie? So they're just going to regenerate, but at least I get to block with Archway Angel next turn. I'm not dead. They didn't regenerate. Uh-oh. That's not good news for opponent. I think I can win, but it involves drawing like a... Actually, Orbs of Warding is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I need to draw some type of Grazer or something. I don't think Maze's End is going to do it, so I can play another Guild Summit, and I just need to find a Growth Spiral or something like that. So I can tap a whole bunch of stuff. Because I think I'm just going to go for the win here. So I'm going to draw 4, and it's Grazer or Growth Spiral that can work, because I'm going to play Maze's End, and then put another land into play. Okay, Growth Spiral I think does it. So now I go green, blue, and I've not played Boros Guildgate. So I Growth Spiral, put Boros Guildgate into play. Then I play Maze's End. And I think I can activate it for the win. GG's. We did it! Oh, that was scary. The opponent's deck looked really fun. I like your deck. I like your deck. I guess we'll go into the post-deck talk. We ended up going 3-2. What did I like about, what did I not like about the deck? I liked the core engine. Guild Summit overperformed every time. I might go down on Reclamation, but it does make the deck like consistently just putting gates into play. The one thing I think I probably want is some amount of Gates Ablaze in the main deck, because fast creature decks just steamrolled us like zombies, for example. I also probably want to go up to 4 total Gates Ablaze within the deck. So like maybe 1 in the main and maybe 2 in the main and then some in the sideboard, or 1 in the main and 3 in the sideboard. But I think you want 4 of these. So maybe Orum's Chant is a bit overkill. So I get rid of 1 of those and 1 Teo. Or I guess just 1, right? Because I'm just adding 1 here. I don't have enough copies, but we do that. And then Pull from Tomorrow was pretty medium most of the time, so we could just do that and then add a Gates Ablaze to the main deck. Something like that might be a good starting point, but the win con felt very strong against control. We just need to shore up the creature matchup, which the life gain really goes a long way at doing. Hope you guys enjoyed this deck, and I'll see you guys soon.